This year we have two recipients of our highest award, which is the Distinguished Alumni Achievement Award. Our first award this evening goes to Joel Adams, who's from the class of 1986. Joel is one of our most accomplished alumni in the venture capital field, and he has devoted much of his career to growing the Pittsburgh venture community and nurturing many entrepreneurship activities in the region. He founded Adams Capital Management in 1994 and has raised $815 million of capital since inception. Before establishing the firm, Joel served as a vice president and general partner at Foston Capital Corporation, a Pittsburgh-based, family-owned investment firm. He began his career as a nuclear test engineer at General Dynamics Corporation. Joel has been a member of the Board of Trustees at Carnegie Mellon University since 2001 and is currently chair of the investment committee. Benjamin's cheering for you, Joel. He's a trustee, currently chair of the investment committee and a member of the executive committee. In addition to speaking on campus and hosting alumni events, Joel has served as a member of the Tepper School's Donald H. Jones Center for Entrepreneurship Advisory Council, as well as the Biomedical Engineering Advisory Board and the Robotics Institute Advisory Board at CMU. For his exemplary career accomplishments, as well as his passionate service to Carnegie Mellon and the Tepper School community, it is our honor to award Joel the 2016 Tepper Distinguished Achievement Award. Joel?
Wow, that was strong. So thank you, Lori, for that very kind introduction, and to the Alumni Board for this prestigious award. I'm truly humbled. I mean, it's a little breathtaking, to be honest with you. I want to thank Andrea, my wife, and our family, Jack, Cardiel, Megan, Sydney, who couldn't make it tonight, and you've met Benjamin, so I don't need to introduce Benjamin anymore. But I tell you, anybody who's not a grandfather or grandmother yet, it's awesome. It's really good. I also want to thank the friends of mine, my classmates from 1986 that I've seen tonight. And what a great crew, and I'll tell you, you guys have done well for 30 years. You know, a couple of you are a little aged, but the rest of you look pretty good, so pretty good. But tonight I want to speak a few minutes about change. You know, change is a hard thing. Nobody likes change. Everybody likes to keep things static where they know what's going to happen. But change equals opportunity. And we all pine for opportunity as humans. And specifically, I want to highlight a couple of things about my Tepper experience and what I've seen in the entrepreneurial community, which is really what I've spent the last 30 years doing. So while at Tepper, you know, we were drilled in the fundamentals by Tom Kerr in ethics. I'm going to put some old professors out there, see if anybody remembers them. Stan Bayman in incentive systems, Lester Lave in economics, and really important to me, Jack Thorne in entrepreneurship. And there's many others in the faculty, of course. But these fundamentals combined with a personal grit, passion, and drive that are required just to survive Tepper, okay, really put together a toolkit for success. And in my experience, the best entrepreneurs combine those same fundamentals and skills with product market vision to create the first type of change I want to talk about, which is change that you project on the world. This market-altering vision is the most important determinant to enterprise success, and the best executives actually deal with the second type of change, which is change that's projected upon you. The toolkit that you got at Tepper is equally valuable for both of these instances. And Tepper does a great job preparing global leaders for that. In '86, when I graduated from CMU and entered the VC business, the tech startup scene in Pittsburgh was uninspired. Entrepreneurs were characterized by fragile self-confidence and limited vision. And they operated in a risk-averse environment here in Pittsburgh. The results were lackluster, imagine that. And for the next 20 years, my firm didn't invest here. We invested in the other US hotbeds, Austin, Boston, Palo Alto. But today, Pittsburgh is where we're doing most of our investing. And I never thought I'd be able to say that 20 years ago. And our town, folks, is now the emerging hotbed in the U.S. for VC. I know you may think that's crazy, but it's the truth. It's pretty cool. But I also want to talk about change at CMU. As Lori said, I'm very involved with the board and executive committee, working with the leadership team. And under President Suresh and Dean Damon's leadership, CMU has put structural interdisciplinary programs in place to support new company conceptualization and formation. And I believe that CMU in the future is emerging as the place for students who get a higher education with their focus on pursuing startup across all disciplines. Students come here to pursue their personal version of opportunity, their change. The words I use is CMU is becoming the entrepreneur's university. And I, for one, couldn't be happier with this evolution. It's been an honor to be part of the history of CMU, and I thank you for this award.